Let's have a look at the market. Let's get straight into it. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video today, because trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There are so many areas you need to become good at to become a good trader. Emotional mastery, chart reading, trading systems, money and trade management. So this video is just educational only to help you become a much better trader. Alright, hey guys, so for you guys been watching me for especially my market updates for the last few months, you know without a doubt I have been saying, especially from the Dow Jones, I've been saying that the Dow Jones is the leader, and when the Dow Jones really starts to do a different formation than the S&P, and you guys know that you've been following me, especially for the whole year, you'll know that I've been saying that, and I've been saying for quite some time that this Dow Jones has shown a false breakout and it's struggling to break above, and therefore I have short positions, and I've had short positions for the last few weeks waiting for this thing to drop and come down, and it's starting to happen already. And as you guys know, I did a video yesterday when the market was up, right? I did a video yesterday, and you guys can go check that out. I did a video this day here, actually for the last few weeks. I mean, this video here saying I am short the market right now. I'm not bullish, I am bearish, and I am short the market, and I'm going to benefit if the market goes down. You can see what's been happening already. This is not about me being right or wrong, guys. Let me turn this down. This is not being me being right or wrong. This is just this is just me showing you how to read the charts properly so you can make the informed choices yourself. And I'm showing you what I'm seeing here. And now the market's breaking down. We've got that bear flag. We're actually starting to break down already. We've got, you can see on this daily chart. Let me go back to this daily chart here for a minute. And let me bring up, say, a year's worth of data. You can actually see, if I bring this, you actually can see that we actually had a lot more selling coming as well too. We broke out of this sort of resistance line through here. We're breaking down now as well too. Remember, guys, this is exactly what this is what silver did right before we had a big smash down. So, are we ready? Is big selling about to happen? Dow Jones, down over 200 points. You can see what's happening here on the Dow Jones. You can see what's happening here. Let's go have a look on the S&P on the daily chart. S&P down almost 1.5% as well. So it's breaking out of its channel as well too. Then we delete that. You can see once again, big right shoulder head breaking down. A lot more selling volume as well too, guys. So there's lots and lots and lots of weakness coming through here, guys. And I do believe we're likely to start seeing a lot more downside to come. I do believe we're likely to break this here. Now, no one knows what's going to happen, but guys, this is what we're seeing here. We're breaking down, and if the Dow Jones has been telling us something for the last few weeks, we are getting ready for a big move down. Now, a big move down, guys, what I mean by that is this. And let me even show you the Nasdaq here for a minute. I'll show you the Nasdaq and I'll get back to the Dow Jones. Even the Nasdaq has actually closed below this major area of resistance. You can see this area of resistance through here. Even the Nasdaq is actually failing to break up. It's breaking down with an increase in volume, and we've got the stochastics. Guys, I believe we're likely to see some quite significant selling come in the markets. Now, guys, this is what I believe is going to happen, and this is just my thoughts, okay? I don't believe we're going to get a super crash. No. Hey, that may black swan may happen, right? With what's happening right now in the world and the economy, that that may happen. So, by looking at the Dow Jones, I believe that we could get a pretty quick flush back down towards the low 17,000s. A good 5, 6, maybe even one day. Maybe we might get that sort of breakdown in one day. It may happen. All right, we just don't know. This is shaping very, very up to be. I think it's the 1929 crash. I think so. Anyway, so it's shaping up to be that we're breaking out. So I'm expecting to see this 18,000 broken. And when that does break, we're likely to see a real big flush down. Now, guys, I don't think it's just going to have one big massive 10, 12%, 20% in one day down. I think we could have a run down towards these June lows through here with the Brexit happen. And then what I think is that's when everyone is going to come out and start to say the house is falling, And you watch it, guys. You watch it. When we get a big capitulation day, that's what I'm looking for. When that happens, that's what I'm getting out. I learned my lesson in the past, right? Whenever the market has a big capitulation day, where the market has just a really big flush down, and it may happen from here to here, right? We may get like 1,000-point down day on the Dow. We don't know, right? It may happen. But look, it looks like it's shaping up to be that this week as well too. We've been going sideways for quite some time. Looks like the breakout's going to happen. I think that we get down towards these lows here, and then this is where everyone's going to start to become real bearish, and then I think the market's going to rally back up, and then I think into next year we see some real big deeper movements. And so that's just what I'm thinking is going to happen. I don't think the Fed's going to allow this to go down a lot. But I do think maybe a black swan or something's happening in the background that's going to cause this market to sell off. So there we go, guys. That's just what I see there. Again, guys, I may be wrong here, but I may be wrong on what's going to happen here. No one knows what's going to happen, but I have been saying, I have been saying for the last few weeks, and I even did a video yesterday when the market had an update saying I am bearish and I've got positions on to benefit when the market comes down, and it's already starting to happen, guys. And I do think we break that 18,000 level. Once we break that 18,000 level, guys, if you look at this on a weekly perspective, that 18,000 level there, guys, is definitely a strong level. We will break that, or we should break that. But once we break that, guys, once we break that level, then we're probably likely to run down here. We may even have a bit more downside coming down towards these levels here, because this is a long-term area of support. So, but I believe we're likely to get back down to these levels through here, somewhere around the low 17, maybe 17,100, 17,200, maybe even down to 17,000. We don't know. But then I think we're likely to rally back up into these areas of resistance during the next year or so. During the next few months. So, and then leading into December, and then I think maybe the December rate hike, where everyone thinks it's going to happen, because the election's going to be over by then, and everything's okay. They just said, you know what, screw it. Especially if Donald Trump gets in, right? If Donald Trump gets in, they're going to say raise it by 200 base points. Let's just raise it to 5% like that, and then the market will just go and shit itself. So, that's just what I think it's going to do. And the reason why I say that is I believe the market's forming a big pattern here. And as you can see, right, I'm not showing you here. This is my left shoulder, head. I believe it's going to form some sort of right shoulder here soon. That's going to be a big round top pattern. And then the descent into next year comes down. So, there has been some people out there saying it's not going to be a stock market crash. It's going to be a bond market crash. I believe everything's going to be. I think everything is going to be sold off into. That's what the charts are showing me so far. If they do change, guess what, guys? We need to change with it. But this is just what I think is going to happen. And I do think the Dow Jones and the S&P and a lot of the markets are going to come back to some equilibrium first, if they are going to go back up. But I do see some significant movements. I don't see a major crash coming this year. I actually see it in the first or second quarter next year. So that's just what I see. I see this market playing out right now. This is what I think is going to happen. I think we might get a sharp move down this year, but the big overall down movement where everything starts to unravel, it may be this year, but it's probably a lot more high probability that 2017, 37, 9, like what's that? 29. 37, 87, 2007. The sevens seem to be the number. Remember, success can be yours if you go claim it. So step up, take massive action, and face your fears today. I'm not going to BS you here. Trading is hard. Over my 10 years of trading, I've learned some amazing systems and strategies, and I've put it all in my brand new Grab the Markets by the Balls course. And I'm giving you 100% free access. This whole course is 12 videos long and almost 10 hours of the best systems and strategies that I know. Click on the image below now to get 100% free access right now.